The last time I did a reaction video on hoarding, I kind of said some things like the people that live in the house are kind of disgusting and irresponsible and lazy. And some people in the comments was like, sometimes it's a disorder, you can't help it. All this and that, depression plays a part and all this stuff. But this hoarder video, I haven't watched it yet, but the title says, "Woman puts blame on others for her hoarding problem." So this is about to go exactly what I was saying in the first video about laziness, and lately I've been talking about accountability a whole lot. So this is a prime example of what I mean. See, bro, I don't know about that one, man. I don't know about that one, man. I don't know about that one, man. That's a little excessive. I'm not even gonna lie to you. In the yard.
I have 6 boys, 4 are living here. James, who's 18, David, who's going to be 17, Ronnie's 14, and Josh is 11.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I grew up with a ton of boys in the house, and that shit can definitely get messy. But my stepmom and my daddy, they was not having that shit. We're cleaning every day. We had it in sections. Somebody cleans the kitchen for the week, somebody cleans the other spaces for the week, and we just alternate. That right there it has to be just pure laziness. It's a house full of people. Yeah, they're young, but you got to teach them young to start cleaning up, right? Like, come on. That's insane. That's too fucking much. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna try to stop cursing, but that is way too much stuff.
My name is Ron. I'm Eileen's husband. Living the way we live is just not normal for anybody. Basically, to me, it's like living in a trash
Jeez
pile.
Louises. How do you even live? You got, oh my gosh, the relish is out. Empty soda bottles. The bread. Not the bread. Not the bread. You got cleaning supplies out, but nothing's cleaned. You got cleaning supplies right here. Let me go over here. Cleaning supplies right here, but nothing is clean. The cereal. Nobody's eating Razor Brand, one. So that's a problem in its own self. A trash bag that's on the damn cabinet. What? The plants, the poor plants. Jeez.
My husband and my children have been on me for quite a long time to fix the problem. But
How come you won't help me fix it? See, man, that shit is, it's a family, like it's a family effort, bro. Because if you sit here and we literally watch shit get out of hand, and you kind of just idly stand by, and I almost understand, like she may be like, oh, don't touch my stuff because this has some type of value. Don't touch my stuff. But like at the same time, it's like, come on, like we live together. This is unsanitary. I gotta have some type of intervention. Like sit her down and freaking talk about this shit, right? Look at that hallway. Bro is literally just walking through like it's normal. I mean, I guess it's normal at this point. Just walking through, texting anybody. Like, oh my goodness. Oh my gosh.
they always say you yell. Yeah, I do. Because when I talk, you sit there like I'm not talking. But when I yell, I at least get your attention.
She starts yelling, I just kind of sit there and look at her and just tune it out.
At this point, I can almost assume that they're just kind of over it. Like they're kind of just over everything, which is a shame. But it's like, Mom, like you want us to listen to you, but you can't listen to us. We're trying to help you. Like, look how they're all sitting. This dude is just fucking, damn it. This dude is freaking just over it. This guy's over it. This guy's over it. Well, he doesn't even care anymore. Oh man, that's sad. Look at that room. honestly, and that's one of the kids' rooms too. So it's like it's trickling down in like the bloodline. I guess I don't know how else to say it, but your kids are living exactly like you. Like I can understand you're hoarding, but you can have your room clean and everything else just be hoarded. But now your kids are like saving stuff. Dude has a freaking like a Taco Bell cup, some other BS stuff all on the bed. His shoes are organized, kind of, but it's already like bro got food on the floor and a bowl on the floor. There's no I don't know, man. There's no excuse. Maybe from the kids' part, because you can at least keep your room clean, but
It's just been getting worse and worse.
that's sad. That's a freaking fire hazard, dude.
Even said if the house doesn't get cleaned up, said he's going to call the health department to have his younger brothers taken away.
And this is your son saying this. Your older son is saying like, yeah, I gotta save my little brothers because this just not working, mom. Like, oh man. I can only like, I can't imagine how the mom feels, because maybe she just feels like she can't do it, you know? Like she just can't do it. She don't know what to do. And if this is a disorder, which I'm kind of like coming to terms with, yeah, it's some type of disorder. Like maybe before, I don't know, I don't know, man. Kind of bring in some type of mental specialist to get to the root of the problem so she can start healing herself, because obviously it's something that she went through that got her like this, maybe.
Because this is not a good environment for them to live in.
They're my younger brothers and they need a better life. They need a clean house, and it's really hard seeing them live in that house.
I am not worried if they were to come in and say, we're going to take your kids away, because it would be a very good lesson for them to learn.
What I always say, no accountability. No accountability.
I'm a fireman. If we came to a house with the living conditions were bad enough, as professional firefighters, we're all mandated to report it. My children would have to be taken away, so that's my dilemma.
That's pure selfishness, man. I don't know. I think that's just selfish at this point. Your man is a firefighter. You know he specializes in stuff like this, you know, but he can't report it because it's his living environment. And the wife just doesn't want to get it together, or at least try to start getting it together. So now you're putting his livelihood at risk, and risking his children being taken away. Plus, he's on TV now, so it's like, wow, this firefighter is really just bending the rules just because of it's him. Like that's selfish, man, on her part, for sure.
How fast this whole 2 days goes is dependent on who? All of us.
I can agree with that, because the mom is hoarding, and then now the kids are hoarding in their rooms and stuff. So it's a whole team effort. The whole family has to chip in and, you know, make some tough decisions, but you got to get it done, man. You got to get it done. Ew. Look at this. Ugh. How would you even leave the house if it was a raging fire in the front of the house? Oh my goodness. If there was no help, if there was no outside help, bro, this would just come down to simply natural selection. God forbid anything was to happen while they were living in there. And I'm sure that people are living like this without, you know, A&E coming to help them, and they're just literally just waiting on our own demise because this shit here, dang, I said it again. This right here is ridiculous.
I would like for you to tell me, as a firefighter, what would you be required to say to a family with a front door like this?
Better clean it up or somebody's gonna die when.
Exactly. Enough said. You heard it from the man himself.
When it comes to a death trap, get a voice.
See, it's hard for him. I bet it's hard for him, man. Because when it's your wife and your family, it's hard, bro. It's almost kind of like you see a family member having some type of addiction, a drug addiction maybe, and they're like, yeah, I'll get it together eventually. And you kind of like, you say like, hey man, this ain't good. You need to, kind of get your shit together. And they're kind of like, yeah, man, I know I'm gonna get it together. I'll stop at this point, but they never do. And it's just tough, bro, because you love them. You don't want to see them, have a panic attack or freaking freak out. So you kind of just accept it. And that's the wrong answer, but that's just the way it is.
It's a broken Lego. You don't need it.
Steven, I'm not broken. I told you.
Whoa. Now that might be a problem for real. Because why? Why are we keeping Legos that are broken? That really might be a problem. I wonder what that is. What problem? Like what? What's the word? Like mental. I don't know. What is that? Like what is that?
I knew what every single piece goes to.
Okay.
Here's one box that you've sorted through. These are all kids' balances.
Yes, because I have a thing that I'm going to make for my granddaughter.
Your granddaughter doesn't live here. Josh and Ronnie, they
I'm
all
ready
live.
to walk away, Steven. We're gonna get nothing done because I'm gonna get pissed off and I'm gonna walk away.
Maybe it would be better if she did just walk away and let the family figure it out. Because at this point, and I know it's probably wrong, because the mom probably will flip the fuck out, but at this point maybe you need to just get a hotel for like 2-3 days and just relax and chill, and everything will be sorted out, and you kind of come back and just, I don't know, man. I'm trying to give solutions. I don't know.
I have loved that child. I have done everything for him.
And you know what else is crazy? People like that, when stuff is going not in their way, they always chalk it up to everything that they've ever done for somebody. Like, oh, I've loved you and I take care of you, and you lived in this house and you got fed every day. Like, I understand that, Mom. You are my mom. I expect those things from you. But when it's time for you to like get it together, like, you can't be mad when I tell you that you're tripping. Because if you're tripping, I'm gonna let you know. Because I love you. Like, you can't just be like, oh, I love that child and this and that. Like, come on, man. Now you gaslighting me for some over love.
My problem with all of my children, and Steven included, is they think they're the parent, and that's how they talk to me and treat me.
Because they're probably over the bullshit. They're probably over the shit. Look how they're living. They can't even have a regular life because they can't bring friends over. They can't have freaking, like, God. It's selfish at this point.
I think this whole thing is a trash bag. She's not gonna think that though.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a Steven bag. I know it is. Look at that, brand new. No, but it's not.
Auntie said that's fixable. That ain't fixable. That is not fixable. That has all types of.
Is he not?
Look at it. What is this? What is fixable about this? What is this that you're gonna fix? A box of Twinkies? Bro, I ain't seen Twinkies since like 2008. Like, look at that. That's it's a disability, guys. I see now. It's a mental disorder, not a disability, a mental disorder.
Intelligent enough to look and know that it's
not
full
yell
of
at me?
CDs. Oh, there's my yams for my cinnamon marshmallows.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't get it. I really don't get it, bro. I don't get it.
Steven, you should go away right now. I need a timeout. I'm gonna beat the shit out of him if I don't.
What I've noticed is that when your family challenges you, you stop them. And you use a lot of anger to get them to back off, and it's been very effective. Are you afraid of Eileen?
Easier for me to just give her away.
But if you keep shying away, then she can keep using that.
But it's hard, man, especially for the kids. Like, that's your mama. You want your mama to not be mad at you. So every time you say something and you see that it triggers your mom, you kind of just like leave it alone. So I can feel where the kids are coming from, because it's like, all right, mom is gonna do what mom does at this point, which is sad as hell. But at the same time, it's just not healthy, man. It's not healthy living situation for your relationship, because that's just not right.
It looks like it goes to a monitor.
So where are all the computer monitors?
They were already dealt with. Your husband dealt with them already.
Are they gone? That's what I'm asking. Are they gone? Did you get rid of all the monitors, Ron? You know what? I'm done dealing.
What? I don't know. I don't get why people hoard things that they will never have a use for. Like, it's some things that you never even, you forget that you had it. And then when you see it again, it's like, oh, I was going to do this with it. But it's been a great amount of time has passed before you, like, you can't use it no more. Like, for the yams, what are you going to do with those damn yams, man? What are you going to do with those yams?
Fact of the matter is, it's the end of the day, and I have one half truck. That's it.
No.
You know what, Steven? Can I
No.
Wait.
Mom.
Not like everybody thinks.
Mom.
Wow, she is really giving Steven some shit, man. I'm not gonna lie. She's really giving Steven some shit, because he's the only one that's really calling her on her BS, and it's just not working out.
I can put notebooks in because it says notebooks, and I know that my books and stuff that I have are going to fit exactly in that box, and I don't have to worry about it.
She's keeping a box, a freaking empty box. If you're gonna use it for notebooks, you would have been used it for notebooks. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what? I have a confession. I hoard notebooks. I don't exactly hoard them, but every time I see a notebook that looks nice in the store, I'm gonna grab it, and I'll probably write in some. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I probably have like 4 or 5 notebooks in the closet over here that I haven't written at all. You know what I'm saying? It's not excessive, but I just really like notebooks. So I can kind of get why she will bring stuff into the house and want to keep them, because she might find a later use for them. But I'm gonna tell you, man, I obviously see its levels to it, because that is a little bit absurd. Well, they got the house kind of, what is that, like the living room? They got it somewhat clean. It looks way better, which is good. But that back room back there, they got a lot of work to do, man. They got a lot of work to do. Oh, they can finally play the game. They got the couch looking all nice. They got the freaking Nintendo 64 controller. Yeah, they know how to live. They know how to live, buddy. This must be old. Either this is an old video, or they just have a lot of old stuff, because that's a TV with a booty on the back. And that's a pretty old TV. They got the Wii. But I mean, they probably can't even, yeah. Let's just continue.
Package this up in a way that's organized.
Look at that. Oh, they have a nice little park in the backyard, but it just looks like a junkyard. Like, geez, Louises. Before. Nice. Before.
Now it is a safe home for the kids.
Oh, nice. Look at that. They really cleaned that mess up. Just don't go outside. It's a fire hydrant outside now.
Problem is, Eileen did not get rid of anything. At this point,
Damn, that's a lot of boxes, man.
unless she starts to
Damn, that yard is freaking filled up.
acknowledge that she has a problem that needs
Those boxes don't have nothing. I mean, those trucks have nothing on them. They didn't do nothing. They did something, but not anything really.
To be treated. Her prognosis is very poor.
After the cleanup, a report was filed with Child Protective Services and the case is now under investigation. Dorothy continues to work with Eileen so the house meets Child Protective Service expectations. Eileen has not yet taken advantage of the mental health counseling that has been offered. I never knew how bad of a mental disorder this could be, you know? The fact that you just want to hold on to everything, that is crazy to me. It's been almost 13 years since her episode aired. I did not know that it was this long ago. In a mega marathon made by St. Dorothy around COVID time, she said she worked with Eileen after the show, and surprisingly, Eileen actually showed some improvement while working with her one-on-one, which is good. Like, if you start to show signs of improvement, that's great. This is Reddit, by the way, so, you know, get all information from Reddit and Twitter. So I just did some research. I haven't seen anything on Eileen, an update of her and her family in the house. But last thing we did read was she is starting to show signs of improvement. It's been about 4 years now. So, you know, hopefully it's all together. Hopefully, you know, their family is still intact. CPS didn't come. It's just sad to see somebody so far gone and they can't even see the error in their ways, man. That's crazy. I obviously don't understand it. If you have any information about Eileen and the whole update or whatever, leave it in the comments. If you have any opinions or if I said something just sheerly just wrong and ignorant, let me know. Happy to have a discussion in the comments. Other than that, if you like the video, leave a like, subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.